Okay, check.
After Omen fell into the pit last episode, he respawns at the bottom of the world. In chat, it says, "Your home bed was missing or obstructed," which doesn't make sense. Last episode, we see him place his bed down and set his spawn, and at no point in the video does he ever break it. So who is responsible for breaking his bed? We'll have to get back to that later. Omen collects all of his loot that he drops, and before exploring, he takes one last look at the pit he fell into, making sure he really wants to do this. And his answer is clear once he turns his back to start exploring this place. Immediately, we notice these items on the ground that seem to resemble the items we saw in episode 2, the remains of dead animals. But unlike episode 2, we realize this place isn't just a straightforward tunnel, it's a maze. As Omen collects all of the animals' remains, he finds himself lost in the maze, and the courage he once had quickly turns into fear.
I'm scared. I don't want to do this anymore.
Some time passes as Omen is exploring the maze, but as Omen opens his book and quill again, we get this. In the far distance is the entity D-Base. He's spying on Omen, but his intentions are unclear. D-Base could have struck by now and turned Omen into every other mob in this place, but for some reason Omen still wanders around the maze. Omen starts retracing his steps. We can tell with this coal ore that Omen is back at where he started, but this time the hole he fell from is blocked. D-Base has him right where he wants him, and all that's left is to attack. But instead, at 2 minutes and 56 seconds into the video, we get this. Omen panics. He's quickly running. He keeps shaking and turning back, locking himself as he's trying to find his way out. Eventually, he finds a tunnel that he quickly runs into without a second thought. He's blocking himself off and goes into the corner, and then the screen goes black. With everything that went down, I want to go over the craziest parts. The clearest shot we get of D-Base. Their face resembles the Steve face, including the colors of the shirts and pants also matching. We also see its mutated body parts pretty much everywhere, from his face to his legs. It's obvious this thing wasn't supposed to exist. Their glitching feed also shows this mob was never finished. Not only that, but there's a possibility that something might have went wrong when this mob was being developed. It's truly something I've never seen before. But moving on from that, I want you guys to take this video into perspective as the entity. It's an odd theory, but what if someone broke into your home without your permission and started checking it out? Would you not be upset? Maybe we need to understand that D-Base just wants to be left alone. In episode 2, when Omen was wandering around D-Base's home, maybe he felt that he needed to leave and make a new one, like the one we see here. But this theory still opens up a lot of questions. So we'll have to finish the rest of the episode. But moving forward, from the bed being broken to the blocks being placed, it seems that D-Base trapped Omen to turn him into the remains of the mobs that we see on the floor. But in some miracle, he escaped. And it's very clear that Omen is terrified of D-Base. From being confident and angry to scared and regretful, especially with the video title reading, "I regret everything," and the description being
Yeah.